Hi there, this is Eitan, and today I'm going to make pro and cons, or my take on the Gerber Fastball. The Gerber Fastball is a relatively new model that Gerber made, S30V made in the USL with ball bearing S30V steel folding knife, flipper. And it's their attempt, to go into higher end knives because they had a reputation of making in the folders, low quality. Now, I must say that Gerber is an old company. I have knives from the 60s or 70s and 80s. I collect military knives, and they made well-made knives then. And in today, you also can find very, very good products that they make. So this is their attempt. Now, if you're asking why I have two of those, I'll explain it in the pro and cons. But let's go and see what the size and measures. So we have a 3-inch blade with around 2.8 cutting edge, 7.10 overall length, and the blade thickness is 2.5 millimeters, which is 0.1 inches. It weighs around 2.5 ounces, which is around 70-80 grams. So we have a nice lightweight folder. As a size comparison, this is near the Gerber Fastball, so you see is the same size, and this is near the Kershaw Blur, which is over here. You see it better. It's a bit smaller than the Kershaw Blur. Over here, it's near the Hinder 3.5 XM18. It's smaller. Over here, you can see it near the Buck 110, much smaller. Over here you can see it near the Spyderco PM2. Also seem a bit smaller near the PM2. It's like the PM3 or a bit bigger than the Enduro. And over here you see it near the Benchmade Contigo, which looks like his baby. Okay, so what I think there are the advantages of this knife. Well, this knife, first of all, is sporting an S30V blade with ball bearings. Ball bearings is not always something that I see as a advantage, but it has a great action. It has a great ergonomics. The blade steel, as I mentioned before, also see it. The overall design is very nice. It's fun to hold in the hand. You have over here this ramp that keeps you from slipping. Over here the texture is very nice. It's not as grippy as the Benchmade Contigo or this G10 of the PM2, but it feels good enough. Also, you have this ramp, so I see no issue. It's not like you're gonna start to stab electric pole with that or concrete. It's a folder, and you're supposed to cut stuff with it. That's it. You have the pocket clip is very nice. You have a nice ramp here. It's not bothering too much in the hand. You have 3 pocket clip positions, as you can see. And the overall design, as I mentioned before, it's very nice to hold. This knife is light and you don't feel it too much in the pocket. You have over here this flipper tab, but it's not too aggressive. It's not like some people say pocket packing, but it's out there. The texture here is not too aggressive, so it's not gonna eat your finger. Also here, kind of surprising in the lino lock inside. It's not a problem. So it's a very nice, lightweight, fun to hold, ergonomic folder with great action, great detent. So it's very fun. Now let's see what are the disadvantages or the thing that I didn't like much. I'll start with the light stuff, okay? First of all, you have over here one screw all the way, so if you ruin the screw, strip it or something like that, you need to order a new one or a new part from the company. Unlike screws that you have from both sides, like, well, I don't have example. Like Spyderco here, on the both side, you can live without one until you get the new one. Now, the grind of the steel is a bit on the thick side over here. I think they should make a higher grind, a full flat grind, because it's a slicing knife, and I think it's a hit and a miss over here. They should make it thinner. It's too thin. Now, what I have with my biggest issue with this model, and this is why I have two, but I learned something good about the company. They take responsibility. This is the first knife I ordered, and the first knife came rattling. Okay, you see this? It's not that a big deal, but it can be a safety issue. You have horizontal blade plates, small one, and it doesn't supposed to be on $100 folder. Now I didn't told if the price was good or not good because I want to talk about it in the conclusion. But the first one I got had this issue, a bit rattling, and over here you have these die tearing marks, so a bit of a problem. So I contact them, they send me a new one instantly, and I got this one. Operate very nice, but as you can see, it has a bit of some people bother this 100% lockup. It didn't have any issues. It's very secured, but it had another issue over here that, as you can see, the blades are not equal, and it has also those die tearing marks. So my biggest issue with this knife is it fit and finish. Okay, they're not ripe enough. I don't know. I think that they need more to do more work on that. So what is the bottom line? The bottom line over here, this folder cost around $100. Now if you have a $100 knife and you compare it to the competitors, they made a lot of things right. They have the right steel S30V, which is excellent. It's designed very good. The action is tip top. Really, I very like the action. It's excellent, and it's very nice tool to use and carry. You don't feel it too much, and it's excellent. But if you wanna do a comparison, you have a lot of other knives in even $40, like CJRB, that they have a great action and very nice geometry, D2 blade, so it's not as, I don't know, have wear resistance as the S30V, but you know, most of us, you don't really know the difference. Okay, it's not like Maximet versus S30V. So if you go and you look into, you know, the fit and finish, you look what happened to the on the marks and the finishes and the small stuff. So yeah, they need to improve a lot of stuff in the fit and finish. Okay, they need all of their knives will came out as people expect to get $100 knives in today's standard. Today, $100 knives, a lot of companies know how to produce in a $60, $80, $90 well-made folder with a great geometry and very nice steel and a great fit and finish. We have CVV, we have CJRB, we have Spyderco, we have Kershaw, we have I don't know if Benchmade have under $100, but we have a lot of other companies. So this is something they need to address. If this knife worth $100, I don't know. If you really like it and you get one, if you get one with you know, the good finish and everything is on point like this one, so okay, no problem. I like it and I can pay $100 for that. Even, you know what, maybe less. No, but it's okay. But if this issue of fit and finish and inconsistency in the in the products that people get, because I'm not the first reviewer that mentioned that issue, so they need to improve that. Now I think that this is only because it's not something that you see on all of Gerber's product. You can see that on, you know, if you have a big company, it's hard to be perfect on everything, but I think this is something you can see that will be improved over time, and I hope. So those knives, if Gerber will improve them and will, you know, try to fix all those small issues and make all the products come without any, you know, rattling or something like that, so great. I think it will be a nice knife, and I can't wait to see upgrades with other steels or with other scales. It will be great because this knife have a potential, this product have a potential, and I hope to see it fulfilled. So this is my take on that knife. Not much of, you know, strict conclusion, it's a nice to have. If you like it, take it, and I hope you get a good one. Bye.